Welcome back. The world witnessed the 18 kings and 4 queens of ancient Egyptian civilization making their way to their final resting place here at the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, and they came here to their final resting place. To know more about the displays here in the museum, we are joined by Mr. Sayyid Abul Fadl, and he's a supervisor of the core exhibition and mummies. Hello, sir.
Hello.
And Ayman al-Gohary, and he's a manuscript conservator. Mr. Sayyid, how do you see the inauguration and the royal parade mummies and come here to their final resting place? The whole event and the whole ceremony, how did it reflect on this place?
The parade itself and the royal mummies, it's one of our unique display in the museum and unique collections that the ancient Egypt put it inside. You know that from the beginning, when we decided to build a new museum, we decided to renew 2 big museums, the National Museum and the Grand Egyptian Museum. To build a museum, you have to a unique collection inside your museum to attract the visitors, even Egyptian or foreigners. From the beginning, we decided to the royal mummies, it will be in the National Museum, and the collection of Tutankhamun, it will be in the Grand Egyptian Museum. The royal mummies, it's a unique collection that we guessed here in our museums. The parade itself from the beginning, the ceremony, the time of the parade itself, everything related to the make it something very attractive for the world, and to see these ceremonies, by the way, and this time, and all the people, I think maybe 60 TV displayed this ceremony online. And I think more 400 agencies traveling also show this event all over the world. That's it.
Mr. Ayman, why did you chose the name the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization?
The museum named concerning to exhibit and preserve all the Egyptian civilization. That means Pharaonic and Islamic, Coptic, Greco-Roman, and also means all heritage, all Egyptian heritage, tangible heritage and intangible ones. Our exhibit present food, drink in ancient Egypt, the Egyptian civilization in agriculture, in architecture, in cosmetics, in clothes. Our museum meant to present the Egyptian customs, the traditional of ancient Egypt, to get the coming generation a chance to know us well, know how was the ancient Egyptian man was, how the ancient Egyptian woman was, how was their clothes, how was their food, their drink, and also mean to buy in intangible heritage. It's something we have to preserve it. It's something we have to take care of it, because it's how we are. It's our identity.
Our identity. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Sayyid, a number of mummification workshops were held here in the museum. What is the significance behind these workshops? Mm-hmm.
Workshops is learn to the new generations how the ancient Egyptians mummified the body, and still as it is for thousands and thousands of years. These workshops give us the opportunity to introduce these ways of mummifications from ancient times to the new generations, for the schools, for the children from schools, for children from or for youths from universities, to know what did the ancient Egyptians do for this that still exists nowadays. Our mummies still as it is for the bodies, everything. This to know everything about our heritage, our identity, our culture from the ancient Egypt till now. because you know that the secrets of the mummification, that still some of them we didn't know about it. When we try now with my colleagues from the conservation centers, trying to find the other secrets around the mummification process itself.
Okay. Mr. Ayman, what is the criteria behind the division sections of the museum?
The criteria behind the divisions is to make the object that we exhibit and present the Egyptian civilization and present the intangible heritage. It's divided to all the things that ancient Egyptian used to do in his ordinary life, a day to day. It's our museum means by day to day in ancient Egyptian life. As a summary, that's it.
Mr. Said, if we speak about the mummies, and whenever we find a discovery of the mummies, it's a great event and a great significance, of course, to know more about the pharaonic history. But why mummies in particular is the most important legacy that the pharaohs left for Egyptians?
Because we didn't talk about the mummies, we talk about kings and queens ruled this country for thousands and thousands of years. It's not only mummy. It's a significance came to that this is the king that ruled Egypt for a while, for thousands and thousands in ancient times. This is the significance of this object itself. It's not a mummy. It's a kings and queens ruled this country for thousands and thousands of years, and also for the transferring of the parade from the Egyptian Museum in Al-Tahrir to here. It will be amazing by you transfer the kings, not transferring mummy only, transferring kings and queens ruled this country for a while.
Mr. Ayman, from your own point of view, what's the most important section here in the museum?
Mummies, of course.
The unique display.
What after the mummies?
After the mummy, the core exhibition, I think the one meant by the food and drink cosmetics, I like it more, especially the one concerning cosmetics. I like it more. I find.
What are the items they left for cosmetics? What the items that are left for they left for cosmetics?
Items, many items. I think
the most important ones.
I think we have makeup books for ladies. We have mirrors, different types of mirrors. We have small vases to contains perfumes and oils for the ladies. We have spoons to use it for the cosmetic things for the ladies also in this showcase.
You saw the colors of the makeup in the makeup box and the leftover of perfume. They are all there with the same scent.
Yes, in a small vases containing different types of colors, different types of oils and perfumes for ladies. But we try to make it analysis for this, to know what are the materials of this. For example, when we're talking about the mummies, one of the mummies that belongs to Queen T, and with her hair. That's all the ladies amazing.
It was
and great with her hair.
Yeah.
Now we try to find the type of oils that the Queen T used it at that time. We know that more than 9 kind of oils. We know
so it's a fact. It's 9 types. It's not a. Oh, okay.
We know some of them, but we try with my colleagues. We try to find the others items from these oils to be easy for the people that we can see, and we can apply it as an oil.
But some people say this is not her hair, it's a wig. Is this true?
No.
It's not a wig.
It's not a wig. The wig that belongs to the first lady, that Queen Ahmose Nefertari. It's an extension from her hair, but for Queen, it's an original one.
There are many secrets that the pharaohs left, and until this moment, with all the technology that we have today, we cannot know what is left more from the pharaohs. Mr. Sayyid Abul Fadl, supervisor of the core exhibition and mummies, and Mr. Ayman Gohary, manuscript conservator. Thank you very much, both of you, for joining us today.
Welcome to the National.
And please stay tuned for more coming up on Nile.